Hi everybody in my Tlsq Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be doing is Chapter 3 of Summer Nights. So this year's one more chapter after this, or Part 4 is coming up soon, but this is Part 3. So in the last video, we have the Weird Sisters all hired, they have the sheet music, they're learning everything. Now we just need to confirm and make 100% sure that what the theme is. So what we're going to do is go to Honeydukes and find out about the sweets and stuff, and then find out if we can get any clues to what's going on. There we go. Makes you go through all this. Okay, collect. There. Okay. Now that I got that done, let's go talk to Flume. Thanks for coming along, Penny. This could prove to be quite revelatory visit to Honeydukes. If we're right and Flume is on Summer Nights Planning Committee, we can help him and get our clue. Hopefully it will prove that Myron and I are right about Summer Nights' secret theme being around the world. I'm touched you invited me along for this. It's nice to spend some time together before our official date. Plus, if Plume does need help preparing sweets for the dance like you suspected, this trip could be a real treat. I hope so. Now let's find Flume and confirm he's on the Summer Nights Planning Committee. There he is, and look, he seems to be studying an array of sweets. Hopefully they're for the dance. Hello there, Mr. Flume. It's good to see you again. I apologize if we're interrupting something important, but we have a quick question for you. Coincidentally, I could use a crumb of camaraderie in considering this confectionery challenge. Perhaps we can help you with the challenge. Sir, that's exactly why we're here. We came because we thought you might be a part of the Summer Nights Planning Committee. Indeed, it's indisputable. I'm incredibly involved. Brilliant. In that case, it's our understanding that the committee is a bit overwhelmed. To make things easier for you, we thought perhaps we could help you with your preparations in some way. Merlin's majestical Metagot, your blissful blessings both. Help would be hugely handy. Brilliant! Just tell us what we can do. Of course, I can't reveal Summer Night's secret theme, but I can say that sweets will be significant. Some might call them central to the celebration, but you didn't hear that from me. I'm prepared for an amazing array of absolute ambrosia, but dances aren't meant to be romantic, not just tasty. I need to be sure we have the most romantic sweets available on offer, but I'm having trouble deciding. Penny and I are going on a date to Summer Nights. We're the perfect two to help you choose a romantic sweet. Of course, how fantastically fortuitous. I'm torn between Honeyduke's best chocolate, pink coconut ice, and sugared butterfly wings. If you could simply sample the treats, sweets, and suss out a selection, Summer Nights will be a sensation. What's with this guy in tongue twisters? I have to nearly twist my tongue just to say the stuff that he says. I have hard enough time sometimes speaking myself. That's why I talk a little fast sometimes. And then he's talking in riddles or something. Here we go. Tap. Oh, I just leveled up. Nice. Okay. I'm almost there. Come on. All right, we've roughly sampled all the sweets. It's time to make our selection. They're all so delicious, and each has its own unique qualities. I honestly can't decide, Grogu. Honeyduke's best chocolate is quite quintessentially romantic. Pink coconut ice has a nice romantic look, and the sugared butterfly wings are so lovely and delicate. They're the essence of romance. You'll have to choose for us both. Which are the most which is the most romantic sweet to include at summer nights? Well, to me, the most romantic option is the sugared butterfly wings. They're so delicate and light. Yes, they float on air and melt on your tongue. Summer nights is going to be so magical. Brilliant! I've just got a particularly fresh batch of those, so you've honestly made the perfect choice. And as I said before, sweets are central to Sugar Night's theme, so this is a very delicate decision. Listen, you've already helped me a great deal, so I hate to ask you any more of you, but is there one more thing? What do you need, sir? If you're returning to Hogwarts soon, I wonder if perhaps you could check on Professor Flitwick for me. I was supposed to speak with him before the dance, but we haven't had a single free moment to talk. I thought perhaps you could see if everything is excellent on his end. Of course, sir. And am I right to assume that means Professor Flitwick is on the planning committee too? Nothing gets past you, Grogu. Now I really must get back to my customers. Farewell, friends. It seems we know what we should do next. If I talk to Flitwick on Flume's behalf, I can likely get another clue. Yes, but before we go any further, there's something I'd like to tell you. Meet me at the Three Broomsticks once I've had some time to put my thoughts together. Let's chat, just us two. Ugh. Never sounds good when people talk like that. You always think the worst. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Thanks for meeting me here, Grogu. I know we don't have a lot of time before the dance, but before we continue looking at the secret theme of summer nights, there's something I wanted to say. Of course, Penny, this is all for us, after all. What's on your mind? Before I tell you, do you promise not to laugh? I would never laugh at you, Penny. Oh, Grogu, I should have known you'd say something like that. It makes me so happy. All right, here it goes. I'll tell you what's on my mind. What I find funny is if it's something funny, I'll laugh. It's kind of a trap way. It's like, why would you say you're going to laugh at her? I don't know. Some of the decisions in here, you have to think more with your heart than your brains. Well, you pretty much have to use both, but saying that you're going to laugh at her, nah, that's probably the worst decision you could ever make with anybody, or at least in my experience. She's trying to pour her heart out to you. Laughing at her is the last thing that you want to do. And there we go. This is all to say, I couldn't wait another moment to tell you how much all you're doing means to me. The more you do to make my wish come true, the clearer it is. You're a really special person, Grogu. My life is richer and more exciting with you in it. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, for us. I promise to make our date truly unforgettable in return. Thank you, Penny, but speaking of our date, the hour of the dance is rapidly approaching. If we hope to grant your wish before the date begins, we'd better get to work on those clues. You're right. I was just so overwhelmed with gratitude, I couldn't go on another second without telling you. But now that you know how I feel, we can get back to work and solve this once and for all. I'll gather our friends so we can talk through all the clues we've gathered so far and come up with answers. Brilliant. While you do that, I'll go and get us another fresh clue. How wonderful. From where? Back at Honeyduke's, Flume said Flitwick is on the planning committee. He asked me to check in on him. Of course, helping Professor Flitwick is quite likely to get us another clue, perhaps a great one. That's the hope. You gather our friends while I go out and get another clue from Professor Flitwick. After after that, we can solve this mystery together and celebrate on the dance floor at summer nights. Okay, let's go see Flitwick. Let's see where we are. 3. We'll check on Flitwick. Hi, Professor Flitwick. Do you have a moment? I have a little less than a moment, I'm afraid. You caught me on my way out the door. If you're in a hurry involves summer nights, that's exactly what I've come to talk to you about. I'm here on behalf of Ambrosius Flume. He asked me to make sure everything was going all right on your end. He said you were supposed to be in touch about the dance, but neither of you have had a chance to talk. Oh, yes, I've barely had a second to catch my breath with all the preparations. There is so much to account for. I'll send him an owl to say everything is fine just as soon as I can, but I'm afraid that's all the time I have for you. I'm headed out now to deal with important decoration preparations at the Hogsmeade Fairgrounds. Perhaps I could help you, sir. Many hands make light work, after all. That's quite kind of you, but if you were to help me with the decorations, it would give away summer night's secret theme. That said, there is one problem you may be able to help me with around here at Hogwarts, if you're so inclined. Of course, sir. Tell me everything you can. Well, as I'm sure you know, we're all working hard because we want to make summer nights a success. It's our gift to the Hogmeade community, and everyone on the committee wants it to be perfect. Lately, I've been thinking of how to help our guests dress on theme without giving the theme away. It's a tricky puzzle, but I think I've found a solution. What is it, sir? As I see it, any outfit will be on theme, as long as the guests have antlers. I'm afraid I don't follow. I'm talking about an anticulatia. Of course, cast it on yourself and poof, you have antlers. Of course, I can't say why, but anyone with antlers will be perfectly on theme at summer nights. Sounds like a brilliant plan, sir, but where do I fit in? The moment I came up with my plan, I realized not all my students have learned to spell. I'd hate for them to suffer at summer nights simply because I haven't had a chance to teach them it. That's how you can help. If you can teach a few friends to spell, they can teach a few others. And pretty soon, everyone at Hogwarts will have antlers and summer nights will be perfect. I see I can handle that. Brilliant. If you move a few things around, I'll have just enough time to give you a quick lesson. But you must pay close attention. I hate to see my students show up at summer nights with tusks. Oh, wow. Kind of strange. I'm pretty intrigued to see what's going to happen here. They put a lot of work into them, but they're very long. It's a lot of stars you got to go through. Must take a lot to get through them in 4 days. Okay, there you go. I think I've got it. I'm ready to demonstrate my anticulatia. Brilliant. Try it on that training dummy over there. All right, here goes. Anticulatia. Do. Antlers away. Poof. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. You're a marvelous student. Now a quick quiz to be absolutely sure you were paying attention. Anticulatia technically belongs to what category of charm? Dark charm, memory charm, or animal charm? Just say animal because I don't study. Sorry. It's an animal charm. No, I'm afraid that's not actually an existing category of charm, at least that I'm aware of. I'm sorry for tricking you, but I wanted to make sure you were paying attention. Let's try it again, but this time really try to remember everything I said during your lesson. Well, it's a dark charm. Precisely. Antiochulatia draws its power from dark magic, so it's technically a dark charm. Well done, and thank you for paying such close attention. Now that's all settled, I really must be going. Good luck with your lessons, and I'll see you at Summer Nights. Blimey, I've got another clue, and I'm getting closer to figuring out Summer Night's theme. Somehow the theme involves cute, magical creatures, an array of sweets, a stress spray, and now antlers. I hoped this clue would clarify things, but it only made them more confusing. Am I missing something or something wrong with these clues? My friends can help me figure this out. I'm sure Penny's got everyone gathered together by now. I'll go and meet the group. Hopefully we can all figure this out in time to make Summer Night's wish come true. Yeah, this is definitely kind of an idea what it is. I'm thinking maybe like how they have all the minotaurs and stuff. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I tried to stay away from as many spoilers of everything in this. I like being surprised at what happens. Thanks for meeting me here, everyone. We have a lot to discuss, and I'm going to need all of your help. I spoke with Professor Flitwick, and he gave me both a clue and a lesson for you. He said that anyone with antlers would be dressed on theme at Summer Nights. Antlers? How curious! Indeed, they were so important to me, he asked me to teach or review Antiochulatia with my friends. That way you can all teach other students, and soon everyone at Hogwarts will know it. Well, that sounds easy enough, but how antlers fit in with other clues is beyond me. Yes, and as petty as I recently discussed, every new clue we get seems to point in a different direction. That's why I'm glad we're all here. I need everyone's opinion on the clues we've gathered so far. While I teach you Antiochulatia, let's discuss the clues we've gathered so far and see if we can figure this out. Sorry for the long videos. That's why I cut it into 4 parts. I used to do hour-long videos, and I don't think anybody wants to listen to my voice for an hour. You can read along and put me on mute if you don't want to hear my voice. That's okay too. I understand. I just do little voices here and there just to make it more interesting. I don't want to sound like Ben Stein or something. Okay. Here we go, top. Well, some of them they're all getting, some of them got antlers. Barnaby's got antlers. Penny's got antlers. Let's see. Boom, there we go. Everyone's Antiochulatia is looking brilliant, and it seems you all agree something's wrong with our clues. Yes, there seems no sense to be made of them. There must have been a mistake of some kind along the way. If an error was made, where was it? If we figure that out, perhaps can make some progress. Perhaps you misheard some of the clues. No offense. Or perhaps the Weird Sisters were wrong about the song altogether. That would certainly change things. Or the problem could lie with the planning committee. Perhaps there was a miscommunication among them. They're all plausible explanations for why the clues don't add up. But what do you think is the most likely reason our clues don't add up? I think it's likely I misheard some of the clues. I was doing this all rather quickly after all. It's all right, Grogu baby. We all make mistakes. It's the brave ones who are able to admit it. So now we know my guess, but I hope to learn Summer Night's theme before it begins. I need to be certain where things went wrong. I don't know how you can expect to do that unless you retrace all of your steps. There's no time for that. I don't need to retrace all my steps, just my first. When I helped Hagrid with the creatures, he said he was working for the head of the planning committee. Whoever that is should be able to help us settle this question once and for all. Good point. I bet they'll be happy to hear from you. Because if you're wrong, and you didn't mishear the clues, something may be off with our summer nights. Right, I'll go and find Hagrid now. Hopefully he'll be happy to tell me who was helping before. Once I know who's running the dances planning committee, I can make Penny's wish come true. Okay, that's the end of part 3. Wow. So, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for part 4 for the dance, the official dance, and to find out the theme. Finally. And it's quite the mystery. We'll find out the theme soon. So stay tuned for part 4 of Summer Nights. Well, thanks for watching these long videos. I really appreciate it. I love doing these videos, and I love it when people actually watch them. Makes it worth doing, and I enjoy doing them. So feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery content, and until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.